Hey everyone, it's me, Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the wait. Noticed anything different? It's that I have a new light that I got for Christmas because I'm fully committed to doing this channel, so I'm pretty excited about that. You can notice the difference. Here, I'll show you. No light. Wow. Thanks, Mom. So yeah, I've been struggling terribly with my vision board. It's been rough. I have the board and I have this printer and I bought new ink because it wasn't working. And I have this whole stack of papers. It's just like ones that did not print well at all. And then I have a billion of these like little quality diagnostic reports just showing me that it won't print in color. So there's that. So I might have an idea, long story short, of how to print out some of the stuff to actually go on my vision board, because that was my next video idea. And I think what's super exciting from all of this is that I really feel like I'm going to have great success with this channel because there's so much pushback. I'm hoping that I don't have to edit this as badly as I did last time, because I literally had to cut out like every 5 seconds because I would just get so nervous talking to the camera. But I think I've worked up a little bit of courage, so hopefully every time it gets a little bit easier. So if there's anyone out there that's watching this that wants to start, it definitely feels slightly more comfortable now than it did last time. For sure, actually. I feel like super comfortable right now. Last time I was like, every 5 seconds. I actually wrote down in a notebook not long ago, it was like 3 years ago, and I was gonna name my YouTube channel The Good News and just share something like really positive every single time instead of like the cool news. That's just a lot of sad negativity stuff. I think this would look really good if I did my makeup, but I just got out of the bathtub, so I thought what better time than now to make my video. I'll be so busy. And then I literally booked a flight to Colorado like impulsively, and then I also booked a trip to Niagara Falls impulsively, and then I also signed up to volunteer at the homeless shelter in the city I live in and the hospital. I'm not really sure. I did a lot of that. I guess I just got excited, and then I just do excited. I've narrowed down the 2 colleges that I want to go to. I want to go to either, well, 3 possibly. If I stay in Michigan, it's between CMU and MSU. But if I don't, I want to go to UCLA so bad, and they have a bachelor's in neuroscience, which I really want to do. If there's any way I could make that work and even figure out what transferring looks like, 'cause I don't even know. All I know is that in-state tuition is obviously cheaper than out-of-state tuition, and I kind of came up with a wild plan. If it's even legal, I don't know. This is the disclosure that I don't really know what I'm talking about, but let's say I just move across the country, live there for a year to become an in-state. It said you had to live there 366 days. So I just take a gap year after I get my associate's degree, transfer jobs, because there's actually the daycare that I work at currently has a daycare because it's a franchise out there in Woodland Hills, and it's 17 minutes away from the college that I want to, or university that I want to go to. So if I were to transfer over there and live there for a year, then I'd probably save like $60,000. But I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just did a little bit of research, but I did see on Indeed that they're hiring. But I have 33 credits right now, and I have 27 to go, so I still have about a year. It's a little wild, but I definitely have done crazier. Anyway, vision board. So, I was supposed to write this down. Pause. Okay, I just wrote it down because it's in my notes, and literally just use this crayon, and my hand is cramping because it's trash. Okay, anyway. So I'll give you a little update. January was physical fitness, so I got a gym membership, which is $170, which one thing about me is I'm very bad at spending money. It's very hard for me. It's very painful. I'm really good at saving. I enjoy saving. So it was $170. And anyway, that's irrelevant at this point. Physical fitness. So I've been going with my friend, and we have been going basically 3 days a week, but some things have come up, so it's, a work in progress. They have gone at least once a week though so far. And it's not Planet Fitness at all. It's very old-fashioned weights, but there's a lot of intimidating people in there, to say the least, who are very fit and record themselves, which if I can find the video, my friend took a video of me, and it was hilariously embarrassing because it's like people videotape themselves and they think they're doing something cool, and I was struggling bad. Like, the weights were just so heavy. It's like 45 pounds. I can't keep literally watching me take this video. I'm definitely more of a, I want to do consistency, which is actually something that I wasn't for the longest time, is that working on consistency is like way more important than going extreme. So I'm not going to try to pick 50-pound weights every day for a month, because basically how my vision board resolution thing's going is that 1 month to prioritize everything and start a new habit, do that for a month, and then hopefully the habit sticks. And so my habit is just getting to the gym. Podcasts I've listened to about your mental health. January 2024, my before and after picture. I keep with it because I plan to. If I don't move out of the state. Yeah, it could be pretty cool because consistency brings progress. February is my finances. I talked about how painful it is for me to spend money, but unfortunately I'm like breaking my little frugal trend sometimes and impulse buy. March is no social media, and so last year I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it a whole year without social media, and that did not work. However, I did try to replace social media with learning Spanish, and I will say that did me good because I got in a huge streak on Duolingo, and I'm not sponsored by them yet. I'm gonna make a video and whatnot, but I'm just not going to get on probably like Facebook or Instagram. I don't use Snapchat. April is nutrition, so I have supplements that I have bought and like want to take, especially probiotics, and I just take them here and there, like I guess when I remember. And so April will just be my main focus, is like get up every day and start the habit of taking my vitamins and supplements. Fast forward to May, friends and family. So this is going to be the month that I really invite people over for dinner or make like plan stuff that's for more like quality time versus like going out and doing stuff, because I will say I do a lot of the planning and I wish I was invited to more things, but that's okay because I think after this year, if I get out of my shell and whatever, I might get invited to stuff. I actually kind of do get invited to a few things. Not a lot. I'm busy anyway. I'm busy. It is a road trip. I guess that's my main thing for the month. Though that might end up being for July, but July is just for fun. So those 2 months are just whatever. I don't think I'm going to school in this summer, but I'm still working probably. Unless I quit my job, but I probably should not do that, so don't do that. Don't quit your job. August is outdoors because I follow the 1,000 hours outside challenge. August is probably my favorite month because it's so hot, it's so warm, and it's like the last month that it's hot and warm. September is my reading month, and that includes a devotional, and so I have like 1,000 of those. I'm definitely just gonna prioritize reading. I want to do a road trip to national parks. I really want to go to Lake Sedonia, Yellowstone. I want to visit the Grand Canyon, the Utah Salt Flats. So it's create and decorate, and I definitely didn't write that down. I just had to double check. I guess that's just like decorating my apartment, creating something. Oh, like I have a blanket I want to crochet that I don't make time for at all, but I have a ton of yarn. So that could definitely be one project. And I guess basically when things like that pop up and I'm like, oh, I wish I could do this, I'll do it in October. A lot of these are just like habits that I want to have, like April's, especially drinking more water. And like every month I'll just start preparing for that habit. So like I have this blender in a box. And like getting that out before April would be a fantastic goal. Okay, November said spiritual and devotional. So I guess that's like my spiritual goals. I don't know why I put that so far in the year. That's not good. And December, self-care and rest, because that will definitely be toward the end of the semester, and I'll probably be very tired. And Christmas and all that stuff, and it's like, who wants to work on habits for themselves when they're trying to buy gifts? I mean, literally anything. Every video is an ask me anything, because if I had a little bit of guidance, I have a lot of stories that I would love to tell, because I really like telling stories, and there's like happy memories. Okay, it's past my bedtime because it's almost 9:30, but I thought I would share my vision board that came out. I'm pretty happy with it. I have my name in the sand that I did years ago, but now there's a song about it. This is the only amount of followers I could find on Pinterest, so that's my goal for the year. 50,000 and 4,000 watch hours. That actually is my goal. I'm ready. This is my smile. This is me and my son Kari. We're smiling at each other, because hopefully that's how the year goes. I'll be turning 3. Mother Teresa is my inspo. So I have 2 pictures of her on here. I'm reading a great book. Niagara Falls, Chicago. Planning a trip to Japan for next April. Stretching and yoga, drinking water. I think my favorite picture is this one, because I don't know, I just like it a lot. Work. This is Japan too. And books. That actually kind of looks like my shelf right now. But it's fine.